שלום עטרת בעלה גם בשמחה ובצהלה תוך אמוני העם סגולה בואי חלה בואי חלה
נקבל You shall love Adonai with all of your heart, with all of your soul, and with all of your might. Take to heart these commandments I give you this day. Remember and tell all your children to live by my way. Speak of them when you're home, when you're on your way, when you lie down and get up and go about your day, as a sign on your hand and upon your head, on the side of your doorposts, my commandments may always be read. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Baruch Shekemo Malechuto Leolam Vaed. Please remember, observe all these words that I've said, to live and be holy for years straight ahead. For I am your God, out of Egypt I led. Be holy, be righteous, remember the words that I've said. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Baruch Shekevod Malechuto Leolam Vaed. You shall love Adonai with all of your heart, with all of your soul, and with all of your might. Take to heart these instructions I give you this day. Remember and tell all your children to live, oh, to live and remember my ways. generations and generations, and the door Vador, 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 the door Vador, for generations and generations, and the door Vador, Vador, Vador.
Look around the world, look around your town. Every single age is represented all around. You see them everywhere, every street, avenue or boulevard. Anywhere, any beach, any park or any yard.
The door Vador, for generations and generations, and the door Vador, Vador, Vador.
Ecclesiastes said one generation goes and another generation arrives. He got it wrong. For years we all live side by side.
Can you lean on those who arrived here before? Can you learn from those you remember being born?
Can you see that we are all together evermore? בשלום עטרת בעלה, גם בשמחה ובצהלה, תוך אמוני העם סגולה, בואי חלה, בואי חלה.
welcome. We're only sitting on the bima tonight. Shabbat Shalom. Come on up, find a place only on the bima tonight, everyone. Welcome. Shabbat Shalom. Welcome to LA Oneg. Come on up to the bima. Everyone is going to sit on the bima and bask under the light of the eternal light tonight. Yes, please join us on the bima if you can. We're gonna keep playing. This week we're gonna sing Lord Prepare Me. This week we close out another book of the Torah, and in this book, in this parasha, Vayakel Pekudei, it's a double Torah portion. We finally finished building the Mishkan. So I think what could be better than a Quaker hymn to start our service that has really been taken by the Jewish people? Lord, prepare me to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true. And with thanksgiving, I will be a living sanctuary for you. So try that. A lot of you know this, but Lord, prepare me. Lord, prepare me to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true, and with thanksgiving, I'll be a living sanctuary for you. A few weeks ago in Parshat Trumah, God said, gather gifts from the Jewish people, from the Israelites, but only gifts from people whose hearts have been moved to do so. God only wanted gifts from those who were authentic. So tonight I ask you to find space for your authentic self. How do you give? How do you give to your family? How do you give to your friends? God said, I will build me a sanctuary so that I may dwell among them. Not it. We look at this place and yes, it's holy, but I think it's holy because of all the experiences that we have had here and the endless possibilities of experiences that will come. And so we build a sanctuary, but that's within us. So Lord, prepare me to build a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true. But with thanksgiving, with gratitude, I'll be a living sanctuary for you, God. It's a recognition that there's something we don't understand up there, something that gave Jenni this immense talent to make music come out of her hands. It's just incredible. That's God to me, and Danny, and Noam, and Lorry. God definitely created the vibraphone, 100%. Right, Lorry? Or did you?
On the 9th day.
On the 9th day, God created the vibraphone. All right. What was the 8th day? The guitar?
It definitely wasn't the vibraphone. The fishing rod. Yeah.
The fishing rod, exactly. All right, let's sing this one more time. And feel free to close your eyes if you don't know him and really think, how are you a sanctuary for God? Lord, prepare me to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true, and with thanksgiving, I'll be a living sanctuary for you. Try not to Lord, prepare me. I'll help everyone else with the words. Lord, prepare to be a sanctuary, to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, pure and holy, tried and true, and with thanksgiving, I'll be a living sanctuary for you. One more time. Lord, prepare me to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true, and with thanksgiving, I'll be a living sanctuary for you. We're going to actually skip forward. So what is LA Oneg? Nicholas asked me, what is Oneg? What is Oneg? And I said, you're going to hear a lot about that tonight. And I wrote this. We just said this is our fifth LA Oneg. And one we had to cancel. It would have been our sixth, but God took my voice away. So warmth, calm, presence, an opportunity to imagine all of the prayers that have existed in this sacred place. Nicholas, an LA Oneg? What is that? That was written before you asked me. I just want to make clear. I want to remind everyone, Oneg means joy. But it's not just the joy of the cookies that you have after services. Tonight, we aim to make these Sabbath prayers and the songs dessert. Sweet, fulfilling, and, do you remember this line? Always wanting more. I think that would be my tagline. Sweet, fulfilling, and always wanting more. LA Oneg. Even when it's late and this happens, the coming of love, the coming of light, you wake as the candles are lit as if by themselves. Stars gather. I always talk about how Jenni realized one day, wow, it looks like the sand and the stars. And indeed, that is what this space was built to look like, the sand and the stars. Imagine being an Israelite wandering in Egypt and literally just having the blank canvas of the sand and the beauty of the stars. So we journey through this experience tonight. And I ask you to reflect on what brought you here today. What brought you here to say goodnight week? How have you changed throughout this week? Even if the melodies of LA Oneg will stay the same. So we continue with Shalom Aleichem. May peace be upon us all. May we all feel peace in the old and in the new. Page 20 or 24 for Shalom Aleichem. We always do it out of order, so it's page 24. All right, page 24. We're going to get our hearts going, get the groove on. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech, Malachei Amlakim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech, Malachei Amlakim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech, Malachei Amlakim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem, Boachem Shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech, Malachei Amlakim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem, Boachem Shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech, Malachei Amlakim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem Shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech, Malachei Amlakim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Barchuni l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech, Malachei Amlakim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Barchuni l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech, Malachei Amlakim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Barchuni l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech, Malachei Amlakim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Seichem l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech, Malachei Amlakim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Seichem l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech, Malachei Amlakim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Seichem l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech, Malachei Amlakim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Take it away, Jenni. Yeah. See, she's such a good singer, too. She had to choose which instrument. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech, Malachei Amlakim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tonight, it feels like we've invited the light in, but we actually haven't officially. I'm going to invite up Jackie, who's one of, and anybody else in our intro class. I think, if you're in our intro class, Jasmine, right? Come on. You guys don't even have to sing. All you're doing is lighting the candles. I got the singing taken care of. But I just have to say, yeah, I just have, okay. So these three represent this year's Intro to Judaism class, which besides yours over there, has been one of the best we've ever had. They show up. And at LA Oneg, we always talk about how each person that comes in this space brings their own light. And I'm looking at Jackie, who, like, when we had trivia night, put together a table. She was the only real one who really, like, recruited co-generational tables. Thank you. Oh, Ruth Weisberg? Exactly. And I just want to honor you guys and just to say that throughout your studies of Judaism, you're bringing so much light to our community, and we're truly honored. Every time you show up, we're like, they came back every week. So, I paid her to say this. She said, it's so nice here. So go ahead and light the candles, and then stand on either side so the people at home can see the beautiful candles. We always sing this melody by, go ahead whenever you're ready. Sing this melody by Natalie Young, Be the Light. Then we'll pause and we'll say our blessing over the candles. Stay right there, guys. Feel honored. Feel the glow of the light. Goes like this. Be the light. You are the light. Be the light inside the darkness. Be the hope. Burning bright into the night. Be the voice. For those who cannot raise it. Be the one who leads the way. Through the world's darkest days. Be the light. Be the light. Be the light. We take our hands 3 times. We think, come Shabbat, come Shabbat, come Shabbat. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. When days feel long and all that's left inside you are darkest days, reach for the light to guide you. A miracle of change begins with sparks We continue on page 20. Shabbat lives within us like a heartbeat, which sometimes just has to be awoken. Thank you, Adrian. Sometimes has to be awoken. It's not only in the moment where we face the entrance shortly and invite in the beauty of Shabbat, but it's in the moment when we invite the beauty of Shabbat to dwell in the depths of our hearts. It's in the moment that we pause just enough to feel our heartbeat in our chest, in our wrist, in our head. Take a moment. Feel that pulse inside you. Mine is matching. That's magic. We pause and we listen and we feel as we welcome the Sabbath bride with L'chadodi on page 20. L'chadodi likat kala penei Shabbat nekabela l'chadodi likat kala penei Shabbat nekabela. Try l'chadodi. L'chadodi likat
kala penei Shabbat nekabela. Dodi likrat kala penei Shabbat nekabela.
Shamor v'zachor b'dibur echad ishmianu el hamiuchad Adonai echad u'shmo echad l'shem u'tiferet v'litila l'chadodi
likrat kala penei Shabbat nekabela. l'chadodi likrat kala penei Shabbat nekabela. Likrat kala penei Shabbat nekabela. l'chadodi likrat kala penei Shabbat nekabela.
We rise as we face the entrance. Remember to invite the light of Shabbat to dwell within your heart. Verse 9. Boi v'shalom ateret malam gam besimcha u'salam toch emunei am segulam boi chalam boi chalam l'chadodi likrat kala penei Shabbat nekabela. our bodies warm, our souls starting to warm up, we face the ark, which you guys are, as we recite our call to prayer, the Baruch Hu. I just want to say, just a few hours ago, let's see, how many hours ago? 12 hours ago, I was in this room with 60 ECC kids who also sang this song, this call to prayer. And I always start with them, are you ready to pray? Yes, I'm ready to pray. Are you ready? It's not really our vibe, but but that's what we're saying. I'm saying, blessed is Adonai, and you're saying, yeah, blessed is Adonai. We're ready. We're ready to take this on. Everything before this was preparing our body, our hearts, our souls, our minds, our stomachs for this moment as we really transcend into prayer. So we are on page 28 in the prayer book. Also, it was a reminder for people online. I know Tanaz is here talking to you. You can always get the CCAR flip book if you just Google CCR flip book if you want to follow the prayer book for this service. Yai lai lai, yai lai lai lai, yai lai lai, yai lai lai lai, yai lai lai, yai lai lai, yai lai lai, this week's Torah portion, I spoke a little bit about how God really only wanted to accept gifts from people whose hearts so moved them. But in this Torah portion, God specifically calls two men, one Betzalel, to bring their ruach chokhmah, their spirit of wisdom. We talk about ruach lev, spirit of your heart. And Rabbi Aaron actually spoke about this the other night, which is that these gifts that we have in our lives, when you can find your true passion, your true talent. For me, I believe it's my voice. I don't think I had anything to do with it. It's given by God. Danny's ability to know exactly what to play, when, with all of these unbelievable musicians up here, it's from God. Whether you're an artist, whether you're a doctor, an architect, whether you're in finance and know how to do money. Yeah, that's how much I know. You do money, yes. Whether you talk to people all day, every day, and give them the experience of their life. I know so much of the people here, whether you create films, whether you help advertise those films, you have found whether you are like my mom, an interior designer who knows how to flip a space and make it so beautiful, which is what happened in the Mishkan. God actually found a lot of importance. It's called Hidur Mitzvah, the beautification of a mitzvah. It's one thing to do a mitzvah, it's another thing to make it beautiful. So how does that relate to Shema? I don't know how I can be grateful for my voice without recognizing that there was something bigger than me that gave it to me. I always say when I sit with people, especially, conversion students and stuff like that, what is God? Well, God is the ability to take my finger and touch my nose. God is the ability for a person to grow a person inside of them. It's a thing that is beyond my wildest expectations of how life goes on. So in the Shema, we say, Hear, O Israel, Adonai is one, and we are one people. What's Adonai? Doesn't matter. For me, Adonai is the unknown. It's for the unbelievable miracles that we have in our lives every day. So, what is your God-given talent? You have it. It might not be in your profession. It might be in the way that you are able to sit with people. It might be in the way that you can make people laugh. But it's a recognition that it's not created by us, but by some magical force. So we continue with Shema on page 34. Take 10 seconds and think about what your magical power is. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, continue on page 40. But first, the Israelites walked into the Reed Sea 1 foot at a time. What were they thinking about as the water rose up their legs, chilling their hearts, advancing towards their open mouths? We continue to walk here now, 1 foot at a time, on our better days, forward. Alone, I cannot reach the far shore without drowning. Somehow I don't go under. The person to my right holds me up. Something I cannot see holds him up. Blessed is the source of help, so often unexpected. We step forward. The sea is vast. Blessed are you, gracious one, for your miracles that greet us every day. Baruch atah Adonai. Al nisecha shebecho yom imanu. We continue with our song of freedom, Michamocha, page 40. There's going to be a lot of stuff for you to repeat after us, so Danny, tell your story.
Spot. This year is going to be my 10th year in LA. I'm originally from Argentina.
I don't know if your mic is working. Is his mic working? After we find out only at.
They figured I can't sing. No, I'm sorry.
Yes, he can.
Maybe it's off.
Is it working? Maybe it's just not in the up. Yeah, just
Okay.
start.
Hi, everybody. Shabbat Shalom.
Yeah, I thought.
Shabbat Shalom. I'm Daniel. I'm originally from Argentina, and I came to LA 10 years ago. And 10 years ago, came with my wife. We knew nobody in town, and so we went to Sinai Temple, and we heard, yes, just to start making friends. And we went to a Shabbat, and we heard Craig Talman singing Hashkiveinu. And then I realized that I heard part of the prayer before in Argentina with a different melody. It's called Fros Aleinu, the melody that I grew up. Yes. So when we put together this service, thank you, Lizzie. That's why I don't speak. But yeah, that's great. Thank you.
I'm helping him find his miracle, his God-given
Thank you. We're trying to find
ability to speak.
nostalgic songs that were nostalgic, that would connect us to the music that we grew up with. And immediately I thought of Ufros Aleinu, the melody that I grew up listening. It's going great. In Argentina. And so we put together this mashup of Ufros Aleinu, the Argentinian melody that I grew up listening with Craig Talman Hashkiveinu. And yes, I hope you like it.
That's for her.
Okay.
That switch mics. But yeah, we each came up with melodies that felt like they helped us helped create the Jewish musicians that we are today. And I've said this every time, and a lot of you have been here before, that when we all heard the Ufros Aleinu, all four of us had never heard it before. You had heard it? Oh, pretend you didn't. Oh, from him. Okay, so that doesn't count. Anyways, we fell in love with it. That being said, this is our prayer that says, God, let us lie down and provide us a shelter of peace. At night, we're really just paralyzed to what happens in the world around us, and we really have to trust to fall asleep. So God, provide a shelter of peace over us. So we start with this. A lot of people think it's Mi Sinai, even though Craig Talman wrote it in probably 1980, but Mi Sinai. Hashkiveinu Adonai Eloheinu leShalom v'hamidenu shomreinu lechaim. Page 42. Hashkiveinu Adonai Eloheinu leShalom v'hamidenu shomreinu lechaim. Let me hear you. Hashkiveinu Adonai Eloheinu leShalom v'hamidenu shomreinu lechaim. If you go to the third line, you'll hear this beautiful melody that Danny spoke of.
Ufros Aleinu Sukkot Shlomecha. Ufros Aleinu Sukkot Shlomecha. Baruch atah Adonai Haporez Sukkot Shalom Aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael ve'al Yerushalayim ve'al
rise for the Amidah on page 46, we'll begin with these beautiful words. God, give me the strength in my heart, the words on my lips to know how to pray to you today. Then you can take a few moments of silence. Silence. When you're done, you may be seated. Repeat after me. The walls are coming down. And down. And life is going round and round. And love, it will be found. Yeah, you have to do it with my intonation too.
Maybe it's 3-ish.
True. It's all inside of you.
It's all inside of you.
This melody has been inside of me since I was a kid by Cantor Ati. It's my contribution to my nostalgic prayer, just as Danny's was Ufro Salenu. I want everybody to know it and to sing it. Raise your hand if you've been here and you've heard it. You have, Richard, you've heard this. You're going to recognize it, I promise. All right. When we get to that part, I want to see some hand motions at least. Oh, heart of mine, lost and find my home is
sometimes near and sometimes far. It's always changing. Oh, heart of mine, take the time to feel the sadness. Love is always near. It seems they go together. The walls are coming down and down and down, and life is going round and round and round. And love will be found, and love it will be found and found and found. It's all inside of you. Oh, who don't mind to see you shine? It's like as if to wish upon a star. I'm so glad to see you. Oh, moon of mine, the night is time for love and wonder spread across the sky. What would we do without you? The walls are coming down and down and down. Life is going round, and life is going round and round and round. And love it will be found and found and found. It's all inside of you. Oh, friend of mine, eyes that shine and help me feel that I am not alone. How can I ever thank you? Oh, friend of mine, space nor time will break the bond that holds my heart with yours. I'll always love you. The walls are going round and round and round, and life is going round and round and round. Love it will be found and found and found. It's all inside of you. All inside of you. All inside of you. All inside of you. Shabbat medicine for me, that melody. We're going to round out our service, but you know, especially at Temple Emmanuel, no service is complete without a prayer for healing, and then we'll follow with our mourner's Kaddish. It's been a rough month. I'll say for me, it's been vocally a very tough month. Still is, I'll be honest. And I think everybody around here has had this cold that's going around, and so we pray for healing for everyone who is sick. I actually need to get the list. We pray for healing for everybody who is struggling. We also pray for their caretakers. You guys can pray for my parents, who I had to complain to a lot about my cold. That's not exactly what I'm talking about, but it's kind of true. But truly, for every person that's ill, we hope that there is a person there caring for them, because it makes it a lot easier. So let's do this special Misha Berach tonight, a prayer for healing. You're going to repeat after me, but I'm going to share the names that have been submitted to our community, and then I will read names that you submit on Facebook and YouTube. So hang in there with me. There's a lot of names. Charles Ehrenberg, Dolores Benjamin, Amelie Esquenazi, Marlene Breyer, Chana Batsara, Eitan Chaim, Richard Chernock, David Childs,
Annie Childs, Woody Clark, Jay Clement, Iris Cutler, Richard Dickies, Judy Fenton, Gary Goldblum, Patty Goodman, Andy Hale, Helene Hale, Lori Haynes, Naomi Bat Chaim, Ishayu Brana, Sis Klein, T. Karizis, David Lerner, Kathleen Agnes McCarthy, Sheila Merowitz, David Pick, Deborah Rhodes, Warren Roston, Sandy Silas, Lindy Sobel, Mabube Soleimani, Jesse Taylor, Bill Terry, Phyllis Torse, Harava Harona Batsvia Vyosef, Helena Wachtel, Paula Warner, Sonia Ann Weggy, Amanda Wolin, Yehudit Bat Nechama V'Mordechai, Howard Zellico, Beth Owen, Paulette Miller, Ruben and Pearl Boxer, the kids of the students and staff of MLK Middle School in Trenton, New Jersey. Before I take some more names, if you have a name you'd like to say, please say it nice and loud for all of us to hear. Lawrence Schoen, David Kunkel, Thomas Kai, Jacob Arujo, and Judy Fenton. We have a prayer for healing. Please repeat after us in those sections so that your voice can be contributed to this prayer of peace. We also add David, Shlomo, and Michelle. Dear God of our ancestors, You know, I say that in this service, we don't write a specific sermon, definitely moved by the music and by the spirit of the composers who write the music. This next, we're going to do this song, and then we'll do Kaddish. So Lo Alecha, this is that concept, we've brought it here once before, that we're not obligated to finish the work, but we are obligated to be a part of it. Anike's on our board. You can't fix everything, Anike, God knows. But to be a part of it, to be a part of the motions of what runs this synagogue is so important. And I think all of us have to remember that in a world that sometimes feels really broken, that we feel like, how could I ever be a part of making any kind of change? But just being a part of trying is part of living. Not just giving up, but walking together and trying. So we sing this one more melody by Cantor Natalie Young. We're not obligated to finish, to make everything perfect, but just to be a part of the process. When the world feels too heavy on our shoulders, and your heart aches with all there is to do, just remember it's not yours alone to carry. Just look up, I am standing next to you. Hand in hand, we'll walk this road together. Step by step is how we all must part. Build the world through acts of love and kindness. Fix the world by mending every heart. Lo Alecha, Hamlacha Limor, Lo Taven Chorin. Lo Alecha, Hamlacha Limor, Velo Ata Ben Chorin, Vehi Batel Mimena. Take a breath when you are feeling weary. Raise your voice when you are standing strong. Take this moment to recognize the blessing of the miracle inside that guides us on the shoulders of those who came before us. move towards closing our service, page 294. Is anybody here within the first week of the passing of a loved one? Also, for those people online, feel free to write in names. Anyone within Shloshim, within 30 days? As a community, we one year of the passing of a loved one. Please rise and say their names. We think of Clement Franco too. Let's see if there's any other. So we rise as a community. I believe also on the screen you will see names of those people who we commemorate their yort site at home. If you're at home, you will see, not in this room. We rise as a community and say the words of Mourner's Kaddish for those who have passed due to the violence of our times, due to COVID, for those who have no one else to say Kaddish for them. Page 294. Yikadal v'yikadash shemei Rabbah, be'alma divrach yuteh ve'amlich malchuteh, v'chayechon v'yomechon uv'chaye dechol beit Yisrael, ba'agala uv'izman kariv v'imru amen, yehei shmei Rabbah mevarach le'olam olamei almaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh, v'yithadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei dekudesha b'richu, Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, damiran be'alma v'imru, amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru, amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru, amen. May the one who creates harmony on high bring peace to us all and all of Israel and everyone everywhere else, to which we say, amen. You may be seated. I have no idea if what I say will match what the screen says, because I'm blind right now, but just a couple of announcements. Oh, my mom wants to talk. Yes, 1 second. So first of all, join us tomorrow morning for Shabbat morning at Emmanuel. We actually have our special teaching that we've been doing at 9 a.m. and the service starts at 10. Next Friday night, I know you guys are all here this Friday night, but I'm going to ask you to come like all the time. So next Friday night, we have Noah Aronson, who's amazing, for our Love Shabbat. Come celebrate love in all of its forms, with your partner, with your parents, with your... not with your dogs, but you can think of your dog when you're here, or your cat. With your kids, 6:15, so it's early. Noam will be here with us too, as he spent a lot of time touring with Noah Aronson, and so he will, we're super excited to have Noah. Why do we support musicians in concerts, in services here? Because it's that financial support that gives them the ability to take the time to write new Jewish music. So help us help support them by showing up next Friday night at 6:15. All right, I'm giving the microphone to, maybe Noam can give the mic to my mom behind you, because I asked her to be the head of our committee for, is it really 2 weeks from? No, wait, I just want to say, next week is Love Shabbat. The following week, March 31st, our new Rabbi Leora Albin, will be here at Shabbat Spark. So if you would like to meet her and see her do her thing and be with the kids, et cetera, please come. We'll also have birthday blessings. Then, it's on, I promise. Then, the Friday after that, we have the first in-person community Seder. We'll really put COVID aside. We haven't done it in a dozen years. And my mom's heading up a little committee. Go ahead.
A little committee. Is it on?
Yes?
Can the screen see me too? but I want to make sure those.
Look right in the camera. You can look that way.
Sure you out there. I've been sitting here thinking what I would want to say about and I'm sorry, she gave it to me. I'm almost done, but it's gone through the family. What I would want to say to you about this Shabbat Passover Seder. This is, as she said, forget you even remember the last time. We've been here since 1994, and I'm having trouble figuring out when there was a Shabbat and Passover Seder. What I want to say is you're always used to having people at the microphone make a plea. And they're usually making a plea asking you for money. I'm not asking you for money. I am saying that in order for Temple Emmanuel to reconnect since COVID and to make a community that we all feel invested in, and we feel, I always think the success is, I feel like if I don't go, the event won't be good. It won't work because everyone has to be part of it. So we are doing a Passover dinner and Shabbat. It'll be in the social hall. It will be an evening of lots of fun. If you have children, don't worry. If they're going to make noise, the band will make more noise. And Cantor, Lizzie, and Rabbi Jonathan are going to plan the actual activities. I'm planning the Seder getting done. We are doing a beautiful dinner. If there is a cost that you can check off, but if you can't, don't worry. We figured out ways to get everybody here. So, what? You can talk to people here. Oh, sorry. I don't know. It's kind of weird. So, my plea tonight is, if you feel like you're part of the Emmanuel community in any way, if you have children at the little kids, if you have a bar mitzvah kid who's sort of struggling and needs to connect, this is the way to do it. And so maybe I'm going overboard, but I feel very strongly about it. And I also want to tell you, I didn't feel great today. I'm better. When my husband said, "Do you really want to go?" I said, "I have to go." And that's how I feel when I hear this kind of spirit in music. There are not a lot of places in this country where you can get this. So please show up. Please come. Please join us. Don't tell me you're tired from your first and second Seder. We're going to take care of you. You don't have to do anything. Just show up and have fun.
By the way, it's catered by Factors, so it's going to be delicious.
But it's not like you're not getting a sandwich. You're getting a real beautiful dinner. So join us. Go on to the website.
There's no difference, members versus non-member. Everybody can come.
Bring people who don't usually come. Call them up and say, "Come and join me."
Okay. And with that, so that we end before 10 p.m., Sarah, did I miss any other big announcements? Fantastic. Thank you. Perfect. Then, first of all, jazz hands for Danny, for Jenni, for Noam, for Lorry. For Lizzie. Thank you. You know, the biggest thing you can do is bring a friend. Bring a friend to the service. Let's fill this sanctuary up. Have a beautiful dinner first, and then come for dessert for the LA Oneg. That's the best way that you can repay me, for sure. Not that you have to. Okay, that being said, let's stand up. Let's put our arms around each other. Let's close out tonight with Oseh Shalom and really think about starting our Shabbat and how we might celebrate a Shabbat of peace this weekend. Did I say Danny wrote this? Let's give him the credit. Oh, we can't hear you. Hold on. Here we go. Wait. We're going to start over. I can't hear Danny. I'll sing. We'll both sing.
Slow for me.
All right. Oh, okay. Oseh, Oseh, Shalom, Shalom. Oseh, Shalom, Bimrama. Oseh, Oseh, Shalom, Shalom. Oseh, Shalom, Bimrama. Uyaseh, Shalom, Aleinu. Shalom.
Shalom.
Say shalom. Bimrama. Last time. Say shalom.
Shalom.
Say shalom. Bimrama. Baruch atem b'moecha. Baruch atem b'tzeitecha. May you be blessed as you enter this space, and may you be blessed as you leave. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. See you on the third Friday every month.